Ryan Reynolds here for, I guess, my 100th Mint commercial. No, don't. No. I mean, honestly, when I started this, I thought I only have to do like 4 of these. I mean, it's unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month. How are there still people paying 2 or 3 times that much? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be victim blaming here. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/save. Whenever you're ready.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See details.
It's Croctober, the official celebration of Crocs fans like you. So whether you like to rock your classic clogs, get cozy and fuss-lined, personalize with your favorite Jibbitz charms, or even, dress up like a clog for Halloween, it's time to tell your story and share your style. Join the Croctober celebration with Crocs fans around the world. Go to crocs.com to discover the range of shoes and find a pair that's iconic like you. Crocs, celebrating you all month long.
This is Optimal Work Daily. Doubt by Elana Miller of ZenPsychiatry.com. I've talked before about how I'm working diligently on my 4-hour workweek muse. More on that later. What I didn't emphasize before was the doubt that has come along with this project. Since I've started affiliate marketing and building websites, I've been reading a lot of online business blogs. I came across a post on the blog Freedom Ideas with an image that describes the author's progress making money online. I want to point out a couple things about the graph. First of all, this guy makes over $8,000 a month now, most of it passive income, meaning he doesn't need to keep actively putting in work to get the paycheck. Not too shabby. Second, he made almost no progress in his income for the first 15 months. What do you imagine he was thinking for those first 15 months, putting in so much effort with so little return? Do you think he wondered if he was on the wrong path? Do you think he ever wanted to give up? Do you think he ever felt doubt that success was coming? I'm sure the answer is yes. It's easy to see in retrospect that the effort was worth it. But obviously when you're in the thick of it, you don't know what's coming. What separates someone who keeps trying long enough to succeed from someone who gives up far too early? The person who succeeds is the one with the unwavering ability to continue on a path in the face of doubt. In the Buddhist philosophy, doubt is considered one of the 5 hindrances along the path to enlightenment, along with desire, anger, boredom, and restlessness. It is said that before the Buddha became enlightened, each hindrance visited him, tempting him to give up on his path. Each hindrance was challenging, but doubt was the most insidious. This is because doubt works underneath your skin, integrating itself into your thoughts to the point where you don't realize it's the enemy and instead start to believe it. This concept applies to goals where the path is uncertain. Do you want to quit your job, find a relationship, make a drastic move, take on a new challenge? You're going to feel doubt any time you take action and don't know the outcome. You'll wonder if you're doing things right, if you should just give up, if it will be too hard, etc. Let's take the example of finding a relationship. I know a lot of people, and myself, might I add, when I was single, who struggle with doubt that they will ever meet someone. They look in their past and see a bunch of missteps and painful breakups and imagine that that's what their future looks like too. But actually, the path looks similar to the first image of this post. Every relationship ends until you find one that doesn't. The doubt you feel in the meantime is not a sign that things won't work out in the end. Sure, you don't know how it will happen or when, but if you put your energy and effort in the right place and fight through the doubt, you will get what you want. This is true for almost everything. So this brings me to my new business project. I really haven't made too much progress since my last update. No more sales and a minuscule amount of traffic to my site, although I do have 3 pages ranking on the first page of Google for their respective keywords. But I'm going to keep going. Some friends of mine recently quit their jobs, one as a lawyer in a big firm, to move across the world to Kathmandu. They are kicking ass right now, living a life I wish I could live. My version takes place in Nicaragua. I'll get there someday. But don't you think they doubted taking such a big step off of a traditional path? Wouldn't it have been a mistake to have let doubt stop them from taking such a potentially life-changing step? Don't mistake doubt for a sign that you will fail, because you will feel doubt any time you're going along an uncertain path. Doubt is an obstacle you need to pass before you can find success. It is a hindrance on your own path to enlightenment. If you are doing something hard, you will doubt everything: your abilities, your knowledge, your luck, the specific path you've chosen, even your final goal. You will be afraid of making mistakes, and that fear may make you move so cautiously that you don't make any real progress. You may forget that mistakes are inevitable and not really mistakes if you do the best you can with the knowledge you have at the time. Imagine a plane that makes constant small course corrections on the way to its destination. Like the plane, you can be going in the wrong direction 90% of the time and still end up at the right place. So anyway, do I doubt I'll be successful at this project and with my eventual goal of freeing myself from the necessity of work for work's sake? Constantly. But I try not to believe the narrative of my doubt. And really, if a person wants something with every fiber of their being, they usually find a way to get it. You just listened to the post titled Doubt by Elana Miller of ZenPsychiatry.com. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. We're all marveled at how quickly kids learn and that sense of wonderment they have while doing it. But as adults, sometimes we lose that curiosity. Well, if there's something you've been wanting to learn, know that therapy can help you reconnect with your sense of wonder, because your back-to-school era can come at any age. And make no mistake, therapy is for everyone. Whether or not you've been through significant trauma, therapy can be a great tool for setting boundaries, learning new skills, and ultimately becoming the best version of yourself. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Rediscover your curiosity with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/workdaily today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/workdaily. We're driven by the search for better. But when it comes to hiring, the best way to search for a candidate isn't to search at all. Don't search, match with Indeed. Indeed is your matching and hiring platform with over 350 million global monthly visitors and a matching engine that helps you find quality candidates fast. Ditch the busy work. Use Indeed for scheduling, screening, and messaging. 93% of employers agree Indeed delivers the highest quality matches compared to other job sites. One of the things I love about Indeed is that it filters out those incompatible applicants. So when you're hiring, the process is much faster, and you only have to consider applicants that are already likely to be a great fit. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/startup. So just go to Indeed.com/startup right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Indeed.com/startup. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? You need Indeed. And thank you to Elana. She's a psychiatrist based out of Los Angeles who has been through quite a lot. She graduated from Harvard in 2004, took 2 years to travel and study in Mexico, did clinical research at Stanford, studied medicine at USC, and did her residency in psychiatry at UCLA. Unfortunately, in 2013, she was diagnosed with cancer, stage 4 lymphoma, and her treatment would be 3 years of chemotherapy. She completed that in 2016, and she returned to residency and started her own private practice in psychiatry. Then in August of 2019, her cancer unexpectedly relapsed with a worse prognosis, and she'd have to have a stem cell transplant. She went through with it, and we're so happy to hear that she has gone back into remission. So all of us here at the Optimal family are wishing her all the best and thanking her for letting us share her wonderful work across all of our podcasts. And she frequently writes about personal development, so you can hear more stories on the podcast Optimal Living Daily, and hopefully her story can bring some gratitude into your life. So with that, have a great rest of your day. I thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow as usual, where your optimal life awaits.